Hey everyone, buckle up, it's about to get maple syrup up in here. Welcome to our journey through some of Canada's greatest cities. We're talking poutine, politeness, and probably some questionable fashion choices from the 80s. Don't judge, we all had a phase. From coast to coast, we'll explore what makes each of these cities unique and vibrant. We'll be your tour guides through bustling streets and serene parks, uncovering hidden gems and iconic landmarks. Did I mention the moose? Okay, maybe not in the cities, but a person can dream, right? So grab your toque and a double-double because it's time to explore the best that Canada has to offer. And trust me, you're gonna want to stick around for this. First up, we're landing in beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia. Imagine waking up to the smell of pine trees and ocean air. Yeah, that's Vancouver for you. This city's got it all: towering mountains, sparkling ocean views, and enough lush rainforest to make you forget you're even in a city. But don't let the natural beauty fool you. Vancouver's got a pulse. We're talking world-class dining, a buzzing art scene, and enough outdoor activities to keep even the most hardcore adrenaline junkies happy. Hiking, biking, kayaking, you name it, Vancouver's got it. And hey, if you're a fan of craft breweries, get ready to die and go to hoppy heaven. Vancouver's practically built on a foundation of craft beer and good vibes. But seriously, the natural beauty here is next level. Think misty mornings over the water, snow-capped mountains reflecting in glassy lakes, and enough greenery to make you question if you've stumbled into a Bob Ross painting. It's enough to make even a cynical, wisecracking superhero like myself appreciate the simple things. Just watch out for the yoga-loving hipsters. They're everywhere, and they will judge your latte art. Overall, Vancouver's a city that's as beautiful as it is cool, and that's saying something. Next stop, the Big Smoke, Hogtown, the Six Aing. You guessed it, we're talking about Toronto. This city's got more nicknames than Drake's got #1 hits. But one thing's for sure, Toronto's a city that never sleeps. From the iconic CN Tower piercing the sky to the bustling streets filled with people from all walks of life, Toronto's a melting pot of cultures, cuisines, and experiences. Seriously, you can find anything you want here, and I mean anything. Want to catch a Broadway show? Done. Craving authentic Ethiopian food? No problem. Feel like shopping till you drop in a giant underground mall? Toronto's got you covered. But what really makes Toronto special is its people. The city's a mosaic of cultures, each one adding its own unique flavor to the mix. You can wander through Little Italy, grab some dim sum in Chinatown, or dance the night away in Greektown, all in the span of a few hours. And hey, if you're lucky, you might even spot Drake himself strolling down Queen West. Just don't ask for a selfie. He's probably busy working on his next album. Toronto's a city that's constantly evolving, always pushing the boundaries of what's possible. It's a city with a heart of gold and a swagger that's impossible to resist. Prepare to be transported to Europe without even leaving North America, because we're heading to Quebec City. This city's like stepping into a time machine with its cobblestone streets, historic architecture, and undeniable European charm. Get ready to brush up on your French because in Quebec City they take their language and culture seriously. But don't worry, even if your French is a little rusty, the locals are friendly and welcoming. Wander through the charming streets of Old Quebec, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and marvel at the towering Chateau Frontenac, a castle-like hotel that looks like it belongs in a fairy tale. Indulge in delicious French cuisine, from flaky croissants to rich poutine. Don't tell Montreal I said that. And be sure to catch a show at the world-renowned Cirque du Soleil, which originated right here in Quebec. Quebec City is a city that celebrates its history and heritage while embracing the present. It's a place where you can experience the best of both worlds, all while enjoying a certain je ne sais quoi that's hard to find anywhere else. Just be prepared to say bonjour a lot, and maybe brush up on your poutine etiquette. Saddle up, partners, we're heading to Calgary, the heart of the Canadian prairies and a city that's got more cowboy boots than Starbucks. Okay, that might be an exaggeration, but Calgary's definitely got a Wild West spirit mixed with a modern, cosmopolitan vibe. This city's known for its booming oil and gas industry, its friendly people, and its stunning location in the foothills of the Rocky Mountains. Seriously, the views of the Rockies from Calgary will make you want to yodel, or maybe that's just me. Calgary's a city that works hard and plays even harder. Whether you're catching a rodeo at the Calgary Stampede, exploring the city's vibrant arts and culture scene, or hitting the slopes in the nearby mountains, there's never a dull moment in Calgary. And speaking of the Stampede, if you're lucky enough to be in town during this 10-day extravaganza, get ready for a wild ride. We're talking rodeos, chuck wagon races, live music, and enough deep-fried food to satisfy even the most adventurous eaters. Calgary's a city that's got it all: big city amenities, small town charm, and a whole lot of heart. Just don't forget your cowboy hat. Bonjour, mes amis. We're jetting off to Montreal, the city of saints, festivals, and enough joie de vivre to make you want to dance in the streets. Montreal's a city that knows how to have a good time. From its world-renowned jazz festival to its countless street fairs and celebrations, there's always something to see and do in this vibrant metropolis. And the food? Oh la la! Montreal's a foodie paradise, with everything from classic French cuisine to mouth-watering poutine. Be sure to try a Montreal smoked meat sandwich. It's a local delicacy. Montreal's also a city of contrasts. You've got the historic cobblestone streets of Old Montreal alongside the modern skyscrapers of downtown. You've got the bustling nightlife scene, but also peaceful parks and green spaces. And of course, no trip to Montreal would be complete without experiencing its unique underground city. A network of tunnels and walkways that connect shops, restaurants, and even subway stations. It's like a secret city beneath the city. Montreal's a city that's both sophisticated and playful, historic and modern. It's a place where you can embrace life to the fullest and always be surprised by what you find around the next corner. Just don't forget to pack your dancing shoes. Hold on to your hats, folks. We're heading to the nation's capital, Ottawa. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ottawa? Isn't that just a bunch of politicians in suits? And yeah, okay, there are a few of those. But trust me, Ottawa's got a lot more to offer than just politics. For starters, it's a stunningly beautiful city located on the banks of the Ottawa River, with picturesque canals, lush parks, and impressive Gothic architecture. Think Washington, D.C., but with friendlier people and better poutine. And speaking of poutine, Ottawa's got a surprisingly good food scene, with everything from trendy food trucks to award-winning restaurants. Plus, you can't go wrong with a beaver tail, a deep-fried pastry that's basically Canada's answer to the donut. Ottawa's also home to some of the country's best museums, including the Canadian Museum of History, the National Gallery of Canada, and the Canadian War Museum. So yeah, you can actually learn something here too. But don't worry, Ottawa's not all history and politics. The city also has a thriving nightlife scene with live music venues, pubs, and clubs. And in the winter, the Rideau Canal transforms into the world's largest skating rink, stretching over 7 kilometers. Ottawa's a city that's often overlooked, but it's definitely worth a visit. It's got something for everyone: history buffs, foodies, art lovers, and even superheroes looking for a change of pace. Get ready to embrace the spirit of the prairies because we're heading to Edmonton, Alberta. Known as Canada's Festival City, Edmonton's a vibrant hub of arts, culture, and good old-fashioned fun. This city knows how to throw a party, with year-round festivals celebrating everything from music and food to theater and heritage. We're talking massive events like the Edmonton Folk Music Festival, the Fringe Theatre Festival, and K-Days, which features a giant midway, live entertainment, and enough deep-fried deliciousness to satisfy even the most adventurous eaters. But Edmonton's not all about the festivals. The city's also home to North America's largest urban parkland, the River Valley Park System, which offers over 160 kilometers of trails for hiking, biking, and exploring. And if you're a sports fan, get ready to cheer on the Edmonton Oilers, the city's beloved NHL team. The atmosphere at Rogers Place during a hockey game is electric, and you're guaranteed to have an unforgettable time, even if you don't know a puck from a puck bunny. Edmonton's a city that's constantly evolving, with new developments popping up all the time, but at its heart, it's still a friendly, down-to-earth city with a strong sense of community. Hold on to your pocket protectors because we're beaming down to Waterloo, the Silicon Valley of the North. This city's a hotbed of technology, innovation, and entrepreneurial spirit. Home to the University of Waterloo, one of Canada's top engineering and technology schools, Waterloo's crawling with brilliant minds working on the next big thing. We're talking cutting-edge research, groundbreaking startups, and enough tech jargon to make your head spin faster than a hard drive. But Waterloo's not all about ones and zeros. The city's got a charming downtown core with shops, restaurants, and a thriving arts and culture scene. And for a taste of the great outdoors, check out the Waterloo Region Museum. which features historical buildings, gardens, and nature trails. Waterloo's a city that's constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible. It's a place where ideas are born, innovation thrives, and the future is being built, one line of code at a time. Just be prepared to have your mind blown by the sheer brain power in this city, and maybe brush up on your binary code, just in case. Thanks for joining us on this whirlwind tour of Canada's greatest cities. From the mountains of Vancouver to the historic streets of Quebec City, from the bustling metropolis of Toronto to the tech hub of Waterloo, Canada's a country that's full of surprises. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content. And be sure to let us know in the comments below which city you'd most like to visit. Until next time, stay classy, stay curious, and keep exploring.